Yes, good morning, children. Today we are going with a new lesson, that is the public finance and budget. In the economic chapter, fourth economic part, fourth chapter. So here we are going to read all these concepts over here. So let us go with the introduction. Yes. So as we know that do you know how much income your family gets and from which sources? So the income in your family which you get is from either by your parents, that is father earns and get the income. In some cases both parents are working. So whatever the income they earn, that is called as income. Okay, so, do you know how much income your family gets and from which sources? So, where do they get that income? So, they get their income where they work in that. If they are working in a company, they will get in the form of salary. If he is a driver, he will drive his vehicle and get the income. So, like that, each family earns income by working in agricultural, industrial, or service activities. So it may be agriculture or industrial or service like transport and communication. Usually, an individual, why individual earns money, income in the form of, he earns income in the form of rent on fixed assets such as land and building. So if he has a land, he will give that land for another person to grow his land, and he will for a rent, and he will get the profit of that. Then buildings, if you means if you are owner of your house, your other part of the house will be given for a rent. That is fixed asset, means it is staying in one place. Assets means wealth. Then wages for working of laborers, wages means salaries. So those who work as a laborer, they will get in the form of wages, ಕೂಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. In various economic sector, in whichever the place they work as a laborer, means they will get in the form of wages. Then interest for lending money to others or depositing in a bank. So if a person is a rich, he will also lend money to others and get interest out of that, or he will keep it in the bank and earn interest from the bank. Or profits for investing in a productive activity. So he'll also gain profit by introducing or by investing his more money in other activities and earn profit from that. So individuals use this income. So whatever the person, each person daily in the morning goes for work and earns money for his livelihood. So whatever the income he gains for their day to day requirements, he spends that money for what? For their consumption. That is for daily requirements, as well as to earn higher income in the future. And he will also save the money, and he will also seek for gaining more money to say to be happy in the future through investments, savings and investments. If he save money more, means he will invest on land or any other activity, so that it will be fruitful in the future. However, not all of us earn income sufficient to meet all our requirements. Each person, like how our fingers are not of same, it is of different sizes, and each person's character also is different from one to another. So like that only, the income earned by a person is not same everywhere. It is according to their mental or physical labor. So it is not equal everywhere. So what? However, not all of us earn the income sufficient to meet all our requirements. Therefore, balancing income and expenditure becomes crucial. So, whatever the income your parents get, with that income, they has to fulfill the requirements and earn the living, l- lead their living. So that, so for what they have to put income more, and expenditure more, that they have to plan it out, and that becomes very important. When we spend more than we earn, so what if you get 9,000 and if you spend 12,000, means the extra 3,000 becomes you have to borrow from other persons and you will be under debt. This management of income and expenditure and debt. So income, what you earn; expenditure, what you spend; and debt, what you borrow from others. This three concept of an individual is called as personal finance. Means it is related to one person, means that person's finance. Finance means money activities. In the same manner, the government has to manage its income and expenditure. So, like this, in each family, a person earns and he will distribute money according to his income. Like that only, in government also manages income and expenditure, that we study in the form of public finance. Public means people's, finance means money. In this chapter we will study how government manages its finances. So how a government will manage its money, financial activities. So now let us go with the meaning of public finance. Public finance deals with how a government raises revenue to meet its expenditure. Means raises means gets money, revenue means money, to meet its expenditure. Like in a family, your parent go work and gets in money to lead their expenditure and life. Then the same way government, how it will make money to meet the expenditure of the people. So, according to Dalton, public finance is concerned with the income and expenditure of public authorities and with the adjustment of income and expenditure, gaining money and spending money, to public authorities, people's uh, power, and with the adjustment of one to the other. So income and expenditure, they have to adjust, that is called adjustment. So therefore public finance studies the way in which the government manages its income, expenditure and loans. So income is earning point of money, expenditure spending, loans if it is not sufficient with this to tackle, means it will take loan from the RBI, that is central government, and it will tackle the finance, public finance. So this is about the meaning of public finance, children. The importance, you go through the points, we will discuss in the online class.